Hello my gorgeous humans who love to cross stitch. You know, I put many hours actually to this chunk of the canvas, and I have to see that I start to see all the picture come together. It's getting there, getting me very, very excited. So what I did, I finally got some bright colors in here. Look, I make some flowers in this beautiful pink colors, all this blue color in here, which is kind of all the way around in here. The same blue color I have in here on the roof, those lights. I finish all these patches in here on the peaks of the roof. I almost finished this patch in here. There was lots of symbols of X and was further up there too, so lots of these tails that I have in here came out. You see, just a few left, which I could cut them already, but I still left them just to make another secure stitch when I will stitch my last symbol in here, those red one lines. Then of course all this will be cut it off. Now what else in here? What I'm thinking, you see in here on this house, if I finish this symbol of this blue triangle, and this is the threads we're going to work with, dark blue, this house will be like almost done. Well, a roof for sure will be done 100%. It's just a few left, those two symbols on a chimney. A little bit on a tree in here, but also I have in here, so I kind of have a little bit more of the symbols here and there. But when I done this one symbol, look, it's like it's all the way around in here, lots in here on the roof, so it will be look much more fuller, this one. Like this house in here or farm or something, it's totally done, completed this little corner. Will needed some backstitching probably, I'm not sure. So I'm getting like, I'm liking it. I did lots yesterday also on this little house, whatever it is, little cute tiny building in here. Oh, I'm so in love of the look of these bricks in here. So my question is, I think if I can sit a couple more nights working on this piece, I'm pretty much will finish all those misses that I still have in here in this garden. This gray color, see, this just not much in here. This orange symbol here and there, some a little bit more of the symbol up there, but also of this see this triangle when I start will do, then of course I will be finished them in here as well, on the doorway in here and whatever else they have. And there's a human up there, have this one as well, dark blue, maybe it's a scarf or clothes or something. So my question is, do you want me to, when I finish full stitch, cross stitch this part, and after that, while my cross stitch still on frame, I will have to do backstitch first before I move on, so I don't have to re-tackle to my frame again. Would you like to watch backstitch on this design, or you want me to come back when I'm totally done and we are going to move frame to my next portion? Look how many threads I have already parked ready to go to the next frame. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to stitch with you, or after I'm done this full stitch I'm just going to stitch backstitch by myself without wasting one video to do that, unless you're interested in it. And then we're going to move on to the next portion, because I think I'm just so close. I work a lot now, couple days, you know. Before I used to work like one day a week when we record video and that's it, but now I'm just super excited to switch to the next frame. So I'm really working hard now to finish this part and see the full picture, how it's going to look like with the backstitch and some French knot maybe in here. I think there's the only one French knot in here and a puppy's eyes somewhere up there. Alright, so let me set the camera. It's a very like a sunny outside, so I have to keep my blinds closed. And we will work in together on the roof. I want to see actual house already. So I'm thinking I need to kind of look how the pattern here goes, so I don't have a big stretches on the back of my canvas. So I have the symbols in here and here and kind of continue this way. So I could start from here, for example, and go this way around, or I can start just from here, go this way, and then with the new thread I can go from here to here, kind of stretch my thread lower, because I have a lower up there, the same symbol. So I'm just thinking, because if I start from here, it's gonna be kind of like awkward from me, because it's going to be like from my left to my right, and I like to work from my right to the left. So I think I will start in here. We go this way, from my right to the left. So that is where I'm going to start. I already pre-wax my thread, so it's all good and ready to go, and I will start my usual start. You see me doing this all the time. Oh, I think I need to pull more canvas towards me. Just a minute, so it's kind of hanging off the table. I need to hang this off the table, and camera come to me. Not sure if this is going to be dark or not. I'm going to work without light, just a look through magnifier. Kinda, it's a sunny. I open my blinds now because it's not direct light on my canvas in here yet. Kinda, it's still a little bit further. So I think we could be okay. And also I need to stretch my canvas a little bit, fix my frame so it's more tension. Let me do it now. Okay. So as my usual start, I do this little tail. I will gonna hold a little bit and over stitch as we go. Oh, I might will need to do some light. This looks okay. I better, just to start, I need to hold my thread on the bottom. Don't really want to get tangled up. Need to be careful. From front I can see, but from the back I have to kind of secure with my hand a little bit. So right now this first row, if you follow me all the time and you stitching with me, my first row, when I start my new thread, I am over stitching that thread on the back of my canvas because its line go diagonally, and now it's going to over stitched, and this little tail we don't need it anymore. So it's not going to be on our way. This is really beautiful dark blue. Okay, sometimes I'm having a trouble to find a hole. Because it's a dark symbol, I should have some light maybe. Okay, now I can snip this little tail. We don't need that anymore. It is very exciting by seeing how this picture getting kind of like, you know, better and better. And you just want to stitch more often. I have a little tail in here. By the way, this little tail, I don't think I need it anymore, so I can cut that as well. Because I'm gonna keep catching my thread. When I was working on a part of the road on the bottom of the canvas, I chopped a lot of those little tiny tails. It was a lot up there. It's almost like a fluffy carpet, not the brick road carpet. So my goal is, I'm gonna put aside the other stitching, because I am stitching a little bit. Remember, my spinner picked Treasure Time. So I did stitch a little bit, and then I decided, you know what, let me get a little bit more progress on this one, because I'm so cannot wait to put my frame to the other part of the canvas. Because some of you already finished a lot, and I'm jealous because I'm looking on your picture, it looks so beautiful, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so slow. But at the same time, I understand why I'm slow, because I'm doing tons of projects at once. At this moment, I did all my unboxings. I already pre-scheduled everything on my YouTube channel, so right now I don't have a kind of like an outstanding unboxing, unless, no, today I think I already, my husband already checked mailbox. I don't think anything I will receive today. So now just going to create more whip and chat, different stuff with the diamond painting, because I want to work with you on the castle, the flowers, daisy castle. I call it daisy, maybe it's a different kind of flowers, maybe it's like an anemone, or not sure if that's actually English name. So we are going to do this. So tonight for sure I will be working on this cross stitch to kind of finish, and not finish the whole thing, but this symbol that I have in here, because there's a lot of this symbol in here, and hopefully I can create a little bit more than this. I always like the roof of this house. I like the blue shades in here in the mix with the brown bricks. It looks so good to me. So I'm waiting on you to tell me if Backstitch will be boring video for you and we don't want to finish kind of together, but just to see the finished result and move on to the next frame. Okay, so don't forget to comment on that one, because I will be looking forward to your comments to see what should I do to plan my next video. Of course, we're not going to finish all backstitching in one video if we do that, because it's seems like it's a lot of backstitching here, especially on the house to outline the roof and windows. I didn't think it would be too many, but it looks like a lot. But I don't mind. I really like the look after backstitch. Somebody asked me recently question if it's unnecessary to do backstitch. No, not really, but depends on design. with some designs will be so not understandable what is going on it till you do backstitch. If this is, for example, flowers, full stitch flowers, canvas, greenery, yes, without backstitch they just will look more softer. If you have a people, pets on a cross stitch, they will look very weird and misshaped, I would say, without backstitch. So it all depends on design. Sometimes cross stitch can be like very little tiny backstitch, just a few lines to, for example, to create people eyes or mouth. Without that it's going to be like a faceless person. So yeah, in some designs you don't have to. If it's remember a long time ago I showed you my, well, if you would watch my whips of cross stitch that I have up there canvas of the winter landscape that I finished full stitch. That was 11 count Ada, but I did not do backstitch, just can't get to it. When I put away it's just hard to return kinda, so I still don't have a backstitch up there. But that particular design looks good without backstitch. If you wouldn't know that, like if I wouldn't tell you that you need to do backstitch up there, you would think you don't even need it because it looks good up there anyway. But I know that as soon as I put backstitch up there, visually I will see better. There's a carriage with horses up there and some people sitting in that carriage. Without backstitching, this is just like a slightly foggy image far away. When I put my backstitch, it will bring all those images kind of more to the front, make it like a pop-up. It's almost like a 3D pop-up of the design. So you just have to pick right design, because some design, as I say, good without backstitch, some is just must have. Yeah. Very often when I do video review of cross stitch, sometimes I even mention that not necessary to have a backstitch because it will look good without, if you don't want to do backstitch. In some designs that I told you that definitely you have to do the backstitch because without will look not finished and kind of not to give you those details as needed. So I hope I answered that question. If you have some more question about stitching, I do have a video tutorials. I think it's called for beginners, tips and tricks or something. I cannot remember exactly how video name, but that video have lots of views because I put many tips up there, how I start, many different starts and finish of the thread, and talk about, I think, printed canvas, how to start if you are a beginner. I would really recommend you to check out the video. Actually, I might well watch the video myself because I already forgot what kind of tips up there I give it to you, so I kind of remember what I already said, and maybe since then of course I have some more tips that I'm using but don't have in that particular video. Maybe I need to update video. Then I have a video tutorial how to do two different backstitch. I have video tutorial how to create French knots. I have video tutorial how to work with metallic threads. What else I have? How to start and work counted cross stitch, how to measure and mark your canvas. I have that. I think maybe even 2 videos about that. No, you just have to look around my channel, but just Google on my channel, not on YouTube in general, because it will give you other people tutorial, but if you look in specific that I already have on my channel, then you have to be like on my homepage on my channel to get the magnifier glass up there. And when you Google up there, search, will give you all my videos. All right, I hope this helped for you. Now, my new people, no, my old friends, but some of you ordered this canvas. A few people ordered lately. Did you receive it yet? Or you have to wait? I know somebody was supposed to receive in November. Did you receive your canvas yet? Who was it? Who was it? I can't remember name. I think there was a couple people waited. I think somebody ordered from AliExpress, which this canvas is from Biggest Craft. Not sure if Amazon have this canvas or not. I can check. Usually shipping would be faster from Amazon, right? Surprisingly, I can talk much better right now, but this morning and at night, my goodness, my cough is bothering me so much. I think it's an allergy. I'm very happy that I don't have asthma. That was a good, satisfying test for me to know that I do not have asthma. So I believe it's probably just a cold allergy, because today is kind of warmer a little bit outside and I feel kind of better even. So maybe it's just like a season thing. No idea. Now I'm talking about it, I'm thinking, I'm triggering myself. Okay, I have to forget about it before I start. Now I have to sip. I have a juice next to me, orange juice, Sunny D. I have decaf. I didn't drink like a regular coffee for a long time, but if I want a coffee, I'm just asking my husband to bring me a decaf from Tim Hortons. So it's still kind of like a, you know, less caffeine. Okay, I feel like I need to readjust a little bit the camera. Just a minute. I'm gonna lift it up a little bit for this peak of the house and move around. See, if you have this cross stitch from original company, I can't remember whose original company. I don't know if it's what's it? Is it Dimension or maybe not Dimension? No, I'm not sure. But in original design, this let me get this needle through. I'll show you. This part of the tree is all half stitches, but in my design of Joy Sunday, it's all full stitches. So that's the difference. So the other one kind of have a little bit more different stitches and more fun and probably much faster. That's why probably so many of you stitching much faster, because the patches that I do full stitch, you do in a half stitch. That's a good way to get the head much faster. So as you watching this video, it is a very, very special day. It's my mom's birthday, and I wish her all the best. Hang up there, Mom. Just wait. Everything's going to be okay, and hopefully we will still can see each other. So yes, it's my mom's birthday. Of course, right now as I record this video, it's only November 8th. So I will be calling them. I will call my mom first thing in the morning to wish her happy birthday. I know how much she will be waiting for my call. She always do. One time I called, there was no connection, and she was worried that I forgot about her birthday, but my older sister says that I was trying to call and I couldn't because Good thing I have, like, you know, many sisters that I can call and tell my messages to mom if I cannot reach to her. Oh, I just want them to have a peace over sky. No flying rockets or missiles. My best wishes for birthday is to have a peace. Everything else, it's manageable. So to be honest, it's going to be kind of sad and sour time for me, because of course I wish I would be next to my mom, give her a huge hug, give her a kiss, tell her how much I love her, but we are so far away. So it just makes me sad that I'm so far away. Okay, you see how much right the way darker the roof gets? This is really pretty dark blue and feels so silky, very easy, like it's very nice layer. I don't think I even need it for this threads wax. Feels very nice. And while chit-chatting, we did some good progress. Hopefully I didn't miss any stitches in here because it's so dark for me. Some start to seep in through, kind of come into my canvas a little bit. You see the, oh, hold on, but oh, see, nice and sunny up there. It's coming through the window. All right. So in 2 minutes my video will be stopped, so I'm not going to restart because basically I already told you my plan and what I'm going to do about this cross stitch. But just remember that you have again 2 videos today. Okay, so you will have 2 videos today to watch. I think there is let me just check my calendar. Wednesday, yeah, it's going to be fan sale part 3 video. It was a package for 2 videos, but I split to 3 because it was many products, and it was actually good price. Fan sale. I keep saying a fan. It sounds like a fan sale. Fan sale. Okay, I wonder where is this thread connecting in here. Let me just sometimes when I toggle like this, I think I can cut. I don't think I'm going to disturb here anything. Here. Okay. I like to eliminate them. Canvas look much cleaner, and after if you want, you can just poke a little bit with the needle to hide the little tail if it's bothering you when it's sticking out a little bit. That's it. It's all gone from under the canvas and it's not visible anymore. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stitching with me together. I will see you tomorrow with something new. Have a good day.